Welcome to Cablevision HD. I am Complacent Badger, and this is...
I am Gimpy.
We are back. And this time, with greater technical improvements.
Probably. Or not. We don't really know yet.
We shall see. Mostly due to Gimpy. He floated over to the equipment panel and got everything working. He did his undead incantations, and our crystal ball is functioning much better now.
Yeah, I don't know why people need hands to do shit, because I don't. Seems like a bunch of whiners.
Yeah.
To me.
Yep. All you need is a good head off your shoulder, really.
Yeah. So it's real. It's a solid plan.
So
So we're up against the agility teams here. You've got some jackass running dwarves against Master Moose.
yes, so for anybody that actually has watched the previous seasons, this is not an uncommon matchup for the previous seasons. Different teams, obviously, but yes, the bearded bruisers, as I am playing, started off with a blitz. But yes, I am playing a dwarf team, much to the shock of maybe everybody watching. But Master Moose is
Honestly,
playing
I think
Kislev
I've
Circus.
exclusively played you with dwarf teams.
That's probably true, other than like in. But then again, I guess we didn't like.
We've never played a season together, yeah.
That's right. That's probably also weird for people, is watching me actually playing a season outside of the early season. Look at that.
Yeah.
Take that. Get punched.
That's a solid hit.
Yeah.
So, I mean, the nice thing about dwarves is dwarves come standard block. There's a lot of tackle that starts off in this.
Well, so this team in particular, which astute viewers might have already noticed, is that I am using 12 Longbeards. Here's my other one. So I am only using Longbeards, which Longbeards 4 movement, 3 strength, 2 agility, 9 armor value, but they all come with block tackle and thick skull.
It's a solid start.
Yeah.
Interesting.
Eat that one die.
Yeah.
So yeah.
That's an unusually aggressive move, I feel like, early for him. But you can't get to his ball carrier, so what does he care?
Yeah. It's a movement. It's a movement allowance for team. So movement's not my strong point. Really, anything outside of punching is not my strong point.
Yeah. You should have an edge relatively early in the season, though, because of that block and tackle. Should give you a pretty decent edge against a lot of these early teams.
Well, as I was talking to, because we were obviously talking a little bit before we started playing this, knowing that he and I were going to be matched up first in the season, I was talking to him, and I was like, hey, Master Moose, I was like, I'm probably not going to win any games this season. And he was very shocked at me saying that. But I've played this dwarf team quite a bit, and I know what it's not capable of, and that's winning games.
Solid.
I know.
Solid choice.
Yeah, I know that's pretty important in Blood Bowl. But you know, I'm a hipster when it comes to that kind of stuff. I don't need that in my life.
All right. Admittedly, I know I said I didn't need hands earlier, but you should tap the control button 3 times.
This is gonna bother you every time.
A little bit.
If I don't put the.
Do you not play with the grid on?
Nah, man.
Are you a monster?
I am a monster, dude.
God.
Have you seen how Jester TG plays?
I do not. What? What does he do?
Bro, this always bothers me because I can't get the screen to go back to it normally. But this is how this fool plays.
What?
Yeah,
No.
dude.
No.
I jumped into one of his streams and I was like, oh, what's going on here? What? I was like, what is this, a Blood Bowl game for ants?
Yeah. Oh God. I might have vertigo right now.
Yeah,
I'm not okay with that. Bad touch.
So I saw that and I was like, he was telling me, he's like, oh, did you see that play? And I was like, no, I can't see anything. Like, I see that there are white circles against not white circles. That's about what I got from you, man.
Oh man.
God, it's so bad.
I see that Master Moose plays Circus the same way that he played his old elves, which is just run in the backfield until you get kind of close and then throw the ball downfield.
Yes. Look at those go for it's. Look at him.
However, it is interesting. It seems like Master Moose right now doesn't have any receivers downfield. And he's
No.
got leap on a couple of these guys.
Yeah, that's what I
I'm
was.
a little surprised.
That was what I was curious about with him attacking me instead of just taking to the skies.
Hmm.
And honestly, seeing my play up here, I don't know why I didn't go to this corner instead.
Yeah.
I don't know why I did that. You know, I am as flawed as anybody, but you know, when I see a bad play, I see a bad play, no matter who the coach is.
Now for Circus, is it all players start with very long legs and leap? Is
Yes.
that correct?
Yeah. The big difference is that the catchers get diving tackle, or is it diving catch? I think it's diving catch. Diving
Diving
catch,
catch.
and then the blitzers they get jump up and diving tackle.
Hmm.
That's the big difference. And he opted not to take his bear early.
Yeah. I mean, it's a bold move, but for him that makes sense. He
He's
This
used to
very
it.
much feels like he's going the agility route, and I think that was the intent from the start. He had debated on a few shenanigans teams
Yeah,
before settling on this one. He was looking at Chaos Dwarves, he was looking at Nurgle, he was like, what can I do to destroy everyone's hopes and dreams?
I honestly the only team that I would have been really upset by him, like if he picked it, I would have been really upset if he went with Chaos Dwarves because he is insufferable with Chaos Dwarves. Because he seems every time I go against his Chaos Dwarves, he seems to just find a way to get crazy decked out on his
Centaurs?
yeah his minor. I forget what they're actually called. Are they called centaurs? Whatever the
I
big
think they are.
whatever the big assholes are. Um,
Yeah.
but yeah, he always manages to get like crazy decks. Wow, I need to stop playing DD. Get crazy agility or crazy strength on them, and they're the whole team. It's like a Skaven team almost, where like one player just wins the game.
Yeah.
I hate Chaos.
Yeah, and Chaos Dwarves are already good, Nurgle's always really good, but yeah, he was definitely looking at, I think he wanted that championship this year. Like, he was like, no, I lost it last time, I'm not losing it again.
Yeah. Last one was that
He
Mass
lost to
Rack?
Ducky Shoes.
Oh, that's right.
He lost to Ducky Shoes.
he lost to
In
his
3
wife.
seasons, Mazrak, I believe, won the first one over him.
Hmm.
The second one, he won over Ducky Shoes. And the third one, he lost to Ducky Shoes.
No, those are great seasons.
Yeah. Uh, I, I would. I mean, are we even BT anymore? Does that count?
So
Like, I feel like it's a new league.
yeah, I think we have so few returning players. And you know, we had 8 players, and we have like I think 6 of them anyway. So like returning players. But I don't know. I've rebranded this as a attacker down rather than being BT. So
Solid.
and this, you know, to be perfectly honest, I don't even know if this counts as our first season. I think this is kind of like our rust season where we're knocking it off. Um,
This is the preseason.
yeah, I don't know because with the 2 new coaches that I don't really know well, I don't know if they're going to be totally comfortable with their team choices.
Right.
So I don't want them to be stuck into something long term. And you know, with Blood Bowl 2, it didn't really have automatic options for playoffs, so I didn't create another bracket for playoffs. So I don't have any intentions on going beyond the 7 rounds.
Right.
Want everybody to feel comfortable. So my next season might be the real first season, and that might have to be the revitalization of the BT. So he
Right.
gets his first touchdown. Yeah, I am not a good Blood Bowl coach.
I mean, if there's anything that you and I have proved over years and years, and you and SK proved over years and years, was Monday morning quarterback is way easier than playing,
Yes,
like by far.
100%. We can sit here like a bunch of assholes on the other side of the Capel Vision, but when it comes to actually coaching, it is a tough game.
Yeah. Yeah, there's not a lot we can do about that. But you know, we could get good, but yeah, fuck that.
I got too many hobbies, man. I can't be good at them. And then he gets a blitz right back at me because you know.
How appropriate.
Yep.
So Interesting choice here to not do anything with your wings, because that happens.
Well, okay, so I'm a dwarf team.
Hmm.
So one, I wasn't expecting that kick to be hot garbage. So dumb on me. But my intention was to, because I know that I'm not going to score. There's not enough turns for my stubby legs to do it without considerable excessive rolls.
Hmm.
So my goal was to just cage up the ball, do a slow crawl, and just beat the living shit out of his line.
Right.
Because I need that player advantage going into the half so that maybe I can bring this game to a 1-1 to the final. Because getting a touchdown with this team not skilled up is one of the hardest things to do.
Right.
But now I have to go into an immediate defensive position. But I got the players to do it, so I'm not actually worried at this point.
Yeah.
But now it's the punching time. It's my favorite time.
And I mean, Circus is, I think, largely AG8, isn't it?
I think 7 for the line. No, yeah, 8 across the board. With the exception,
So
I think even the Bears 8.
yeah, I mean that works really against you in this case. Like you really, I mean, for player advantage, obviously,
Mm-hmm.
the
Yeah.
win here would definitely be if you can get that 7, and that's not going to really be an
Yeah, I
option.
think they're catchers. Yeah, the catchers of the 7. Those are the guys that I tend to focus on when
Gravitate
I.
towards.
Yeah, I really do love hitting them. That's one thing I love is grabbing onto a bunch of shirtless men.
Yeah, I mean, it seems weird you might suggest otherwise.
Look at those jumps. Look at him jumping. Oh, oh no. See, I like hitting, but I don't like when he hits me back. But I'm AV9, so whatever.
Yeah, you hit all you want. You put more at risk here than I do.
Yeah.
Yeah. So in hindsight, though, maybe I understand what your plan there was, but maybe take a couple of those guys just to guard those wings a little bit.
He's got leap, dude. What am I gonna do?
Fair enough.
Like you're just gonna jump over me. Like
Yeah,
yeah, I
make it
make him
make it
roll.
slightly inconvenient for him.
Yeah, but the moment that he gets past me, then those players are now out of the game for the purposes of stopping him.
I mean, to be fair, they were for those guys who are on the line. They're basically out of the game now.
Oh
So
yeah,
this
but they're
could
doing their
be-
job. They're doing their job, and my safety worked.
Yeah, that's true. The safety. See the safety. I don't have a problem with. It was the 6 guys you had on the line.
When your
just
movement allows
hanging out.
4, you need 5 safeties, dude. You need to cover that pitch.
Again, good with the safety. It's the 5 guys or the 6 guys who are in the middle of the field on the line.
Nah,
Maybe make it 4 on the
Nah,
line.
nah.
Maybe, just maybe.
Do you think I'm gonna score a touchdown?
No, but I think you could have helped make it less convenient for him to score a touchdown.
I'm sure. Do you see him score? Do you see him score?
There's 2 turns left in this half, sir.
You don't know. Look at me hitting him.
Yep, a lot of hits.
Look at that. What are you gonna do? He's got 2 guys.
Did you use your reroll already on that turn?
Yeah, I did.
I mean, I realized again you have the edge, but rolling those one ties reckless abandon with no reroll.
The only reason that I'm doing it is because the block.
Right.
And honestly, these extra players are going to leap away anyways. So the ability to reduce their movement is what I'm looking for.
Gotcha.
His dudes have jump up, so like it's less useful.
Mm-hmm.
But it's only the blitzers that have the jump up. So
Only the important ones.
yeah, I'm just trying to hurt him, man. I'm gonna lose. Like I go into these games knowing I will lose. But I can make it real sad for him. Trying to just hurt that catcher so so that he's got one less dude there.
And now the punchy part.
Yeah. I throw a lot of blocks this game.
I can't imagine why.
Like, it feels good. I usually play goblins, and it just feels good being able to punch.
I'm surprised you remember how after all those Goblin games.
Yeah, it's tough. Look at
You're
that.
sitting through there like, how do I throw these dwarves?
Look at that presence on the ball. Get out of here with your leaping. I got a maximum presence. It's great bounce. Totally in my favor. Look at that. Did he score? No. Damn it.
Are you are you gonna push a guy out?
Yeah, I was trying to, so because he didn't pick up any of his dudes, like basically anywhere, except that one asshole. I wasn't gonna be able to throw any hits really, so I was like, if I can push this fucking catcher out the pitch, that might be an injury, and that's what I was aiming for, but that obviously did not go the way. But
did we? This league allows for enhancements, right? Stadium enhancements.
yes,
That's far and away my favorite stadium enhancement.
the Astro Granite.
No, the +1. I forget what it is.
Oh,
It beer
like
stands?
yeah, it's the beer stands. That's what it is. Bugman's beer stands or whatever. Yeah, those are pretty good. Pretty good. Just digging, trying to find, because I'm getting pens. The pens are not the issue. I'm just digging, trying to get those SPPs.
You've thrown a lot of blocks to get no injuries and like 2 KOs.
Yeah, but you know what? I'm not chucking any pushes. Like
That's true.
like
You're definitely getting you're getting defender stumbles and defender downs.
yeah, like I am putting them on the ground, and then to repay me for my awesome bounce before, literally the worst bounce that it possibly could have been. So I call it even. Oh no. So this is obviously going my way.
Yeah, I mean, I would expect nothing less.
I am a skilled Blood Bowl coach. I have done this before. There's nothing to worry about.
I'm trying to think if I've ever actually seen you win a game.
Probably not.
Because I think you and I have played maybe 2 or 3 games together.
Mm-hmm.
And you carried the Cosmin Dice Curse. Similar for those fans of pop culture to the Wheaton Dice Curse,
Mm-hmm.
where any die that he touches will roll poorly for all of eternity.
Yeah.
But
I don't know, man. Like, I feel like my rolls are hot in this game. I'm just an incompetent coach.
yeah,
Look at that.
we played a couple when we first got into Blood Bowl 2.
Mm-hmm.
And I don't remember if you won any of those.
Probably not. I don't win a lot, dude. Like I talk a lot of shit, but it's because I can't back it up.
I mean, as one would expect.
Mm-hmm. Look at that. Get out of here.
Those double skulls. There are some pushes. There we go. Pushes for days.
Third block. Here we go. Oh no. No, no.
Oh, good. See, there's an injury. You finally threw an injury.
I
in a
did.
block.
I did it.
Winning.
So good to see after about 30 block attempts that I was the first injury on the pitch.
So normally at this point, with very little success, would be that time where you and I talk about what could the dwarves do to improve. I have a feeling I know which direction you're gonna take that, and I don't know if that's helpful.
Why don't you tell me? Maybe I'm not tracking.
Yeah, well, I mean, normally it's like, okay, well, like when we have Amazons on the pitch, like, okay, well, maybe we're less aggressive or we cover flanks. And then I watch you play, I'm like, Jake, what do you think the dwarves could do? Hit more.
Yeah.
Otherwise, perfect.
Yeah. Yeah.
Maybe play better.
I did
Play
not.
better is an option.
I did not hit as much as I would have liked to in this match.
If there's one piece of advice I would give dwarves, it would be play better. And that's where we're at.
I think there was a couple instances where I had Master Moose in tears with how much he was laughing at some of my red herring plays. where he would get a little scared about ball placement, and like he would get the ball carrier away and then like throw guys around it to cage it up, and I just lean over and whisper, "Spoiler alert, I wasn't gonna go for him," and just start wailing on his line again. Because at this point, I'm not stopping that guy. That's not gonna happen.
That guy's gone.
Yeah, he's
We don't
gone.
have anyone who can reach him.
We are drunk and short-legged. Like, we're not getting there. Like, we're drinking right now on the pitch.
You even had an opportunity there to put a long-bearded position to at least make that a 2-die.
Nope.
And you're just like, nope, fuck it.
Nope. What do I look like? A guy who does things? Look at him.
Unnecessary pass
Look at
play.
him.
Not
Look at
even
him.
a pass. Oh, yeah, he's trying to get SPP for
Yes.
that guy. I was like,
He-
why? Why are we doing this?
Yeah. He knows I'm not gonna catch him. He wants to get the SPP on the blitzer. But I was expecting him to do something like that, because when I see especially with a coach like him, when I see a blitzer and a lineman, and the lineman has the ball, I'm like, he's gonna go for the pass. So I have a turn. If he fucks it up, but he didn't fuck it up. So, but we both get team rerolls, yay! All right, so here's my time to shine.
This is it. This is
it.
your moment.
This is where I'm turning it around. Here goes the Dwarves. They are huffing and puffing, but they are getting to that ball. Here we go.
I can smell the touchdown from here.
Yeah, it's a good one. Here you go. Watch this. Got to get the important rolls out of the way first.
Yeah. I mean, you know, priorities. You got to make sure that the your free moves and your punches are taken care of first.
Oh, yeah. Feels good. Stun and a knockout. Can life get better? I submit that it cannot. Here we go. Look at these hits. Are you jealous?
A little bit.
You jealous
A
of these
little bit.
sweet hits? Look at me setting up against this trap, or this, what is he? What is this guy? Tightrope walker? Yeah.
Yeah, no, I already KO'd the trapeze artist.
That's true, that's true. Look at that stun. I'm just stacking them like cordwood.
I feel like you would be stacking them like plates in that case.
Yes. Look at that. Look at that great pickup. Look at a reroll. Excellent ball movement. That is 25% of my movement that I have moved that ball. So we are doing everything
Progress.
as planned.
It's already progress.
Yeah. That's called a pass, if you've ever seen. It's a dwarven pass. Look at him. Look at that. He's trying to get to me. He can't.
Look at that swarm.
Look at this. Yeah.
And the reroll, some pushes.
Yeah, the reroll is gone for the turn. That's good news for me. Was it?
You know, I don't think he would have used it much anyway.
That's probably true.
Maybe to dodge that catcher out.
Yeah. He's probably going to leap it. Yeah. I know him. He's going to leap.
Yeah, he still took a dodge. It was essentially a 2+, but
Yeah. There he goes. Fucking uprights. I don't even use them. Why are they?
I don't know if you remember this, but in early iterations of Blood Bowl 2, you did.
Oh, that's right. I do recall that now.
Yeah. I'm so sad because there's no footage of this that I can find. If someone can find footage of the old overtime system, which was decided by a field goal or something, please link that.
Look at
And
that.
also like, comment, and subscribe, or whatever it is that people do on YouTube channels.
Schmike, comment, and smib.
Yeah, there we go.
Yeah, touch it down in the doobly-doo or whatever.
Yeah.
Look at me breaking my own rules because I need every step of movement. I'm like, I can line up against him, but I have assist. I do have a line back there.
I mean, that is a legitimate cage.
Yeah.
It's almost like you're gonna march down the field.
Yes.
I think we both know better, but it's almost like that.
I mean, come on, upright.
He's definitely gonna one die here. Yeah. But oh no, he's not.
No, he's got leap, my dude. He's gonna go for the 2-die uphill. He's gonna do it every time.
Why the 2-die uphill? Like everybody has leap. So why not pick one of your many strength 3 players?
Because he had to take away the I think he wanted. I don't know why he took these assists away. I don't get it.
Right?
Well,
Like, the catcher could have marked those guys.
yeah, maybe it was like an extra go for it to go there, and he is deathly afraid of go for it. So, like, if you ever want to make him shake, if you make him go for it, go for it. I'm like, get hit. Get hit. Watch this expert move. Bang. Key.
I was curious to see if you're gonna do a full-on dodge. So,
No.
oh, look at you moving up.
Hey,
Moving on up in the world.
I got 3 turns. I gotta move. This is the point where I'm probably counting spaces and going, all right, I need 6 go for it. When am I gonna take them?
Generally speaking, as early as possible.
Yeah, and that's where I was at. So really, fuck the dog on that. With that attacker down.
6. Oh, damn it. 1, 2.
I can still make it.
6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. Is that 16 downfield? Is that correct?
I don't think it's that far. I think we're at 1, 2, 3,
damn it.
4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 9,
The camera
10,
moves every time I
11,
think
12,
I have to count.
13, 14, 15. 15. I can make it.
Yeah, I mean, it's
That's-
15 plus the 2, or yeah, the 2 on the side that you're already on.
It was 3 go for it. Now he has taken my ball.
Well, the good news is you no longer need 3 go for it.
That's true. I will not be rolling 3 go for it. He swung it so fast.
This backfired so quickly.
It's like I had a cage, and that goes to show you, kids. No matter how good it looks, do not make a cage against linemen. Like, don't engage. It just gives them
An
free
engaged
hits.
cage is less effective.
Yeah, an engaged
No rhyme
cage
intended.
is like
No rhyme intended.
an off Nicolas Cage movie.
Like a rat in a rage.
Despite all my cage, I still ate turf. We're not
Just a
lyricists.
dwarf in a cage.
Despite all my rage.
Yeah, we're not talented.
Look, a kickoff. So
you know what? I know there's only 2 turns left, and I'm not convinced he has the movement to actually reach the end zone. But I'm still not convinced he's not going to score here.
So, I feel like I might not get a touchdown here, due to
I think you've got it.
I have maximum movement of 12 right now, and the pitch is 13 spaces on each side, so I cannot make it.
I mean, obviously you're going to get a post kickoff event.
Yeah, I have seen it where
they're very rare.
I have gone against some coaches where I did not have the movement allowance, but I still kept pushing, just to do it. And they actually pushed my player 1 space close to the end zone, and I was like, yes! And I got my touchdown. So,
I now have the movement.
yeah, that's basically what I'm doing right now, is just, I keep playing like I can, just in case he does something dumb. But then again, it's the coach that I'm against.
I have the power.
Yeah, the odds of him...
He would have to push you a lot.
Yeah.
There'd be a lot of pushes.
So the whole goal now is to get SPP and stop him from getting a 4th touchdown. I am failing in both regards.
I mean, the good news is it does not look likely he'll get that 4th touchdown.
Oh, but he has...
There we go. All right, takes a little safe move there. Yeah. He can still very much get that touchdown.
But don't worry, because I'm going to punch him. Even I'm thinking, what is my... Oh, well.
You're thinking, what is love? And
I
baby,
was,
don't hurt
I
me.
was thinking, what the hell was I thinking right now? But apparently it was roll an attacker down.
Double attacker down.
Yeah,
It's important to emphasize the fact that there were two of them.
it's true. All right, here goes the pass. Oh god, it's a success.
And there's a reroll. There it is. Oh.
It's always funny when they flop.
And you know what? I think that was his only failed leap.
Nah, he had
The
a
whole
couple.
game.
He had a couple. We could even look at it.
We
So-
can look at it.
Here's my rolls. Not a lot of normal die rolls. It was many blocking dice rolls.
Yeah. I would like to point out though, as effective as it is, skewed double digits on the low half. High half not very high.
Eh.
Over half were on that low end,
Yeah,
as we would expect to see from you.
that's true. I do live up to my expectations. But here we go. Leap. He had 4 failures of leap.
Okay, there we go. So many die rolls. So many die rolls.
Yes. Yeah. I forced him to roll a lot. He had to dodge. He had to leap a lot.
I guess it didn't occur to me. Armor rolls count.
Yeah, and he had to roll his own armor.
Yeah, so 42 of those
Mm-hmm.
are armor rolls.
Yeah. Oh no, sorry.
I'm sorry, 59 of those.
Yeah.
59 of those are armor rolls, which is barely more than his stack of ones.
And it goes to show you, it doesn't matter how many runs you roll, you can still win.
By a lot.
Thanks.
Handily.
Um,
I don't even know if he was challenged.
I mean, excuse me. I'm challenged.
That, no one doubts it. Actually, in a quick look at math, I think he is split dead even between high rolls and low rolls.
Yeah, that's probably true.
At a quick glance, I think he has the exact same number of high rolls as low rolls.
Yeah, but I have a much smaller pool of rolls, so that's why you see
Yeah.
those numbers are skewed. They tend to
Yeah.
even out when you get up to hundreds of rolls.
That's true.
Look at that SPP gain. Look at me. I did it.
Crushing it.
I achieved all my goals, which was not win and gain SPP.
I'm pretty sure that by the end of the next one, you're gonna have at least 6 guys who are level 2, just because of how well this game went.
You think so?
Yeah, 6. No fewer.
We shall see. Look at that. Look at my ball possession. Look at that.
Killing it.
Be scared. Look at that.
I will say, 69 blocks succeeded.
Whoop whoop.
That's solid. And with 69 blocks succeeded, 6 KOs.
in 0 injuries.
Yeah, that's unfortunate.
Yeah, not great, but you know what? I had a good time. Not you know, it's one of the benefits of playing a team that is not I guess
Built to win.
yeah, like when you play a team and you know you're gonna lose, it makes losing fun because you do it
That's
in
true.
interesting ways. But for the bearded bruisers, I will leave it to you for suggestions and be true.
I mean, the big thing for me, I don't mind the four safeties and like the pseudo cage on the back, but you have the
5
6 guys on the
safeties.
line. The 6 guys on the line. If it were me, I would probably at least flank out 1 or 2 of those guys who are on the center line, at least to the wings. And again, he has leap, but in general, giving up your wings is never a good idea. That's just, you know, that's one fewer roll he has to make. But past that, I mean, your goal was like, I'm just gonna keep hitting him, and that was very successful. So points there. Past that, actual technical play, I don't think there were too many issues. Cover the ball when you could, hit when you could, nothing too outrageous. That's the one big change I would make though, is on offense is do something for those wings.
Yeah, and maybe I'll do so. Bowden and Brody Circus.
Oh, and Brody Circus, I don't know what else they could have done better. I mean, that was just taking opportunities. Again, and maybe it was the go for it. We had talked about that one play where he blitzed a 2-die uphill with his catcher instead of the 1-die with the blitzer.
Mm-hmm.
If he had blitzed from the right side, I'm trying to mentally do the count right now, and I feel like the catcher could have at least marked the 2 guys on the right, and he
Yeah.
could have got a 1-die from that right side. And then if all else failed, just shift someone over to the left side. But
Yeah, and keep in mind the two top dwarves were already marked, so he only needed to mark that bottom right one. So there's
yeah,
no reason why that catcher
if he
couldn't
could,
have
yeah,
grabbed
if
him.
he could have marked the 2 guys in the back, he definitely had the movement to blitz with that blitzer.
And maybe he
So,
was just doing it to get diving tackle in there in case he. But if he messed it up, then he would have been on the ground, right?
well, and catchers don't have diving tackle.
Oh, they have diving catch. That's right. I see it right
Blitzers
there.
have diving tackle. So one more reason why I would think you want the strength 3 1-die with diving tackle adjacent to the ball carrier.
Yeah, because if you do a push, then you're right there.
So,
It limits options. Not that my basically 6 would have been any worse, but
yeah, I'm sure he has a reason. He's usually pretty calculated about that stuff, but that seemed like a real odd choice to me.
yeah. All right. Well, I don't really have anything. I think he played a pretty damn good game. Obviously, he beat me squarely, so if anything, he
Yep.
should be teaching.
Congrats to Master Moose, already off on a blitzing start.
Yeah.
No pun intended.
Lots of SPPs.
Lots of SPPs.
Yeah, that was one thing that I regretted. I was like, man, giving Master Moose SPP early in the league, that is not gonna sit well with the rest of the coaches.
Yeah. Last thing you need is to let him get a jump start.
Yep.
Again, no pun intended.
All right. We will see you next time for another game.
Yeah, sounds great. See you guys then.